and the people responsible for the shooting. Now, Captain Adam Myrick is actually going to join me right now to tell us a little bit more about where the investigation stands right now. So what can you tell us about evidence that's been collected now over the last few hours? I know that investigators are still inside right now.
That's exactly right. Our crime scene investigators are inside the apartment. Their work right now is very procedural. It's very tedious, but it's very important to our work because they're in there collecting physical evidence. They're in there also taking pictures. They're processing the scene, and the information that they gather will help paint a picture about a sequence of events, obviously very helpful to us as we move forward.
And what are the timelines now at this point as far as determining any suspects and really how many people were involved in this incident?
That's going to require some good old-fashioned police work. So we have detectives out here, still a couple of them in the apartment complex. But right now we're out in our community also talking with other fellow law enforcement agencies around the region to see what we can piece together on this, because we're going to have to put our heads together to figure out a little bit more about what happened, and that's why the community tips are going to be so important to us, and that's why we believe that with those community tips, we could very easily get a big break in this case.
Now, I know that I've spoken with a few neighbors today who said they were pretty shocked by this incident, that this is pretty out of the norm for this area. Can you talk a little bit about what neighbors have been telling you and the importance in this situation of those tips coming in around this area?
As detectives have been knocking on doors, they have been met with surprise, and they have been met with obviously concern from these individuals who live around the scene. And they, too, are echoing that. They are saying that they're not aware of anything really like this happening around here. But they are very helpful to us because the tips that they share with us, or even just the information that they share, could be something that goes together with another tip that might come in through Crime Stoppers. When we piece that together, that helps us. And in our work right now, those community tips are going to be vital.
Well, thank you very much for all this updated information, and we will continue to bring you more on the investigation as we get more information on